We've bought enough books to sink a boat.
A very big boat.
Readers,
reviewers,
countrymen,
lend us your ears.
And a huge thank you to all of our Patreons.
Thank you to the Pit Fighters, the First Swords, and all of the Bright Stars, Truth and Courage.
Book buying and book reading are two completely separate hobbies. My wife Mercedes and I have bought so many books that, well, it looks like we actually would rather read books or buy books than eat dinner. So I think we should talk about the books that we bought lately and see why we bought them or received them.
Yeah.
Or are we going to read them ever? Let's find out in this video. So the first one for me was the Broken Bindings new historical non-fiction subscription. So we have Sparta by Andrew Bayliss, and we also have 200 Years War by Michael Livingston. And I'm very excited that the Broken Binding are branching out into non-fiction, into history. What a great sign. I've loved reading Dan Jones in the last couple of years. They've been big supporters of him. And seeing them branch out into non-fiction, to history, is so exciting. I feel like Michael Kiss is probably doing an Irish jig right now out of happiness. So yeah, I'm excited to get to these. I love reading about Sparta. And how cool is it to have a non-fiction with a sprayed edge as well? I absolutely love that.
They are beautiful, aren't
That
they?
is so nice. The pottery look of that and
nice.
the beautiful colours there. I love them. So these are going to have a very nice position on the shelves when we buy some more shelves because we haven't got any more room.
I got this book yesterday. Well, Ed actually got me this book yesterday because we met Shauna Lawless, and Ed and Will have both said how good these books are. So that's why I got it.
Good.
Amazing.
Good.
Incredible.
Well, yeah, nice. Very nice.
Read them.
You will
That's
love
what
it.
You say.
And the next one for me is thank you very much to Zach for sending us some of his books, Whispers of the Storm. This is great. I definitely want to get into more indie reads, more self-published, so I'm very excited to read this. And an inkling of Flame, a novella, a short story as well. So I'm excited. You'll notice I'm very excited in this video.
Very excited.
Yeah.
Because new books.
New books.
New book. Next book in the haul is 6 Wild Crowns by Holly Race. John and Caroline met Holly Race at an event in...
Do you mean Papa and Mama Gwyn?
I can't say that.
Yeah, you can't say
No,
Papa
I
Gwyn.
just feel like I can't say that.
Some people on Instagram have started calling Papa Gwyn Daddy Gwyn. I'm not sure how I feel about that. How do you feel about that?
I'm not sure how I feel about that either.
As long as I don't call Mama Gwyn Mummy Gwyn.
Yes,
I've heard great things about this.
Yes, I've heard great things. I mean, the Tudor Queen as the Tudor Queens as you've never seen them before. I love reading about the Tudors. I love reading about Henry VIII and his 6 queens.
Mm-hmm.
So, Immy
Do you
again.
remember the rhyme?
Divorced, beheaded,
Died.
divorced, beheaded, survived.
Amazing. Who recommended this book to you?
Immy,
Nice.
of course. It's even signed, I think. Signed. Ooh, it says Sadie. Queens must be friendly, but never friends.
Oh.
I like that.
Oh. I thought you would like that. That's worrying. Very nice.
I don't mean that.
So I'm on a bit of a samurai binge at the moment. I've had this book for a little while actually, but I am going to be watching the film Rashomon soon by Akira Kurosawa. So here is the story by Utagawa of Rashomon and a bunch of other short stories that he wrote. He was living in the late 19th, early 20th century, and he is one of Japan's kind of most foremost modernist writers. So I'm very excited to read that as well to fuel my samurai binge.
Oh dear.
I'm sorry.
So Ed got me a signed copy of Blood Over Brighthaven by M.L. Wang. Again, I've heard amazing things about this and I can't wait to get it. To get into it.
Nice.
Yeah, that's it. Been told really brilliant things about it and I can't wait.
Yeah, it's a great one. And I did buy the next trilogy of the Red Rising saga because I shall be binging this series to entirety during the month of November. So, I mean, I had to get the next 3. I did message Pierce Brown saying, could he send me Red God? I'll send him a few quid, but he hasn't replied yet and I'm not sure why. So hopefully he gets back to me very soon. Next one to you, darling.
I've been very, very, very spoilt because this is another signed copy of a book. John and Caroline kindly got me this as well. Signed, A Song of Legends Lost by M.H. Ayunde. And another book that, I mean, look at the cover.
So Will read this. This is another Orbit book. We love Orbit, don't we?
We do.
And he absolutely loved it. He thought some of the concepts within this book were delivered so incredibly well. It's such a strong read. So I am going to be reading this very soon as well. Maybe we should buddy read it together.
We don't
do that enough.
No, we don't, do we?
We do read separate books sometimes. But there are quite a few on here that I would definitely read as well. So
although you do read a lot quicker than I do. You're a speedy reader.
Years of practice, darling.
Reads of speed.
I feel the need to read at a high speed. And the next one for me is, I don't know if I can show that cover because it's quite rude because it's got some...
Would you like me to do this?
It's got some breasts on it, but it is Robert Graves' I, Claudius. This is for, obviously, there are young people in the audience as well. I cannot be showing that on the channel, can I? I, Claudius is written by Robert Graves, and it's meant to be an incredible work of historical fiction where he is... I don't actually think this book is the story of Claudius. I believe it is the story of another Roman emperor, I believe Caligula. But it feeds into his next book, which informs the story of Caligula. But anyway, it's meant to be a work of... it's a fantastic piece of art about the Roman Empire, and I'm very intrigued to read more classics, and I believe this is deemed as a classic. So yeah. How rude.
How rude. My next book is Nightshade by Autumn Woods.
I've seen the hype. You get?
Yeah, I've seen the hype, and it sold me. It sold me.
Yeah.
I was sold.
You were sold.
I was sold.
You've bought into it as stocks and shares.
Yes.
Very nice. I will be diving into Robert Harris's Imperium. I think everyone and their dog has read this and loved it. It's kind of a courtroom drama, but set in the Roman period. That is one of the most faithful representations of ancient Rome that you could ever get, and it's mainly based around the brilliant Cicero. So, yeah, I think everyone loved it, apart from your mum, actually. Your mum
I was just thinking that. I remember her.
She said Will's recommendations aren't great, but Ed's are a lot better. But we'll see if I love this. She wouldn't say that, unfortunately. I am putting words in her mouth.
Yes.
Go on then.
Next on my list is My Brilliant Friend by Elena Ferrante. And I saw this on a list of one of the best books ever. So, of course... got to buy it and read it.
A very good reason, and I believe this book links to my book as well. I think I've definitely seen these on Chris and Mad's channel, just raving about both of these, so I'm very excited to read Pachinko by Min Jin Lee. It is a story of Korea in 1911, and I've heard it will probably break you not just in two but into a million tiny pieces, which does scare me, but one day I'll be ready for it. But I've seen great things about this and about My Beautiful Friend over on Chris and Mad's channel. Of course, go and check them out. They have some wonderful book recommendations. And over to you, my lovely wife. It's cool that I can say that, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
Yes.
It is.
I'm a wife.
You're my wife.
I'm your wife. Next book, Jane Austen's Pride and Prejudice. I made a promise to myself I would read more classics, so I'm picking up the classics. Have I read them all?
When did you make that promise?
The beginning of the year. I bought a lot of the classics, but haven't yet read them.
Step one is to buy it.
I bought them.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Very nice, darling. And for me, this is Anno Dracula by Kim Newman, and it is the story of Dracula, but I believe told from a perspective of a potential wife. It is during the Victorian period, obviously based around when Bram Stoker wrote about Count Dracula. So I'm excited to see kind of a twist on the modern Dracula formula on the classic story by having it told from an alternative POV. And that is what I believe the book is about. I'm not actually 100% sure, but or is it another book that's like that? I can't remember. I just think it is about that. I'm going to stop now. But it's meant to be great, and I am very much in a vampire mood this year. I've read so many books about vampires, and they just get better and better. So yeah, this will be a great one to add to my belt.
Nice.
To my belt? Is that a saying?
I think so. What's wrong with us today?
It's an arrow for my quiver. What?
I think it just sounds funny, doesn't it?
My quiver.
Quiver. I love this little cover. this little cute cover. This is...
It's not quite a pocket-sized edition, is it? Unless you're wearing fatigues,
I just
cargo
love
pants. Yeah, it's nice.
On the side.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. It's To the Lighthouse by Virginia Woolf. Recently I was talking about Virginia Woolf because she lived not so far from us.
Yeah.
And I think
she used to be our neighbour.
Yeah, you can
She's
go...
She's a bit loud. Bit rowdy. Sorry, carry on.
I think you can go and visit where she lived. So...
Yeah.
I
mean, you probably have to read something.
Yeah,
there.
I need to start reading. So.
William loves her books. I think he loved Orlando more than To the Lighthouse.
Okay.
But he still said that she's a great writer.
Yeah.
I do like the way she spells her surname. And thank you very much to Andy at Ethon Books for sending me these amazing copies. This is Larry Carrera's new book, Academy of Outcasts, which is meant to be incredible. Larry Carrera is a very well-respected writer, and this is very much inspired by Dungeons & Dragons, the familiar fantasy setting, some kind of progression-style fantasy. And then we also have Ironbound by Andrew Givler, which is meant to be incredible as well. I've heard some brilliant things about it, and again, it's very much inspired by traditional fantasy, by traditional fantasy worlds, but thrown in there with a modernist approach. So I'm excited to read that. And both of these guys have done some book pitches, which will be coming out for us on a video very soon, because these are brand new releases. So thank you, Andy, doing a great job over there. Go check them out.
Next book is Wisteria by Adeline Grace. I've mentioned the other two books. One is on my TBR, one I've read. This is the third one, so I have got the whole... Well, I say the whole collection. I think there's a new one out.
I think there is a new one out.
And I think it's Christmassy.
So wintry.
So, I've just got... Well, I got this one. Mm-hmm. I'm going to have to get the next one too. That's going to be on my book haul soon too.
Very nice.
Treat myself. But yes, that's on there because I want to continue with the series.
Very nice, darling. In my life, I'm usually saying to myself, I should, probably pick up another 1,000-page book. Never. But I bought one. I didn't know it was so big. But Colleen McCullers, The First Man in Rome, he's meant to be truly the most historically accurate representation of ancient Rome. Similar to what I was saying about Imperium, but I believe this story covers a much wider breadth of the Roman Empire. I don't really know what it's about too much, but it is based in 110 BC, and it is all about Gaius Marius, a lowborn but prosperous, disciplined soldier. So I would love to read this. I think it tackles the character of Sulla, which is pre-Caesarian, and I've just heard so many great things, and I want to read more and more historical fiction as I'm getting older, entering my old age, my middle years. I'm excited. It is a big chunker. Darling, you're 21.
Yeah.
Still going strong.
Yeah.
Over to you.
Thank you. The next book, Sword of Kaigan by M.L. Wang. I have seen this absolutely everywhere. You've raved about it.
True.
So that's why I got it.
Yeah, you will love this.
I know.
Yeah,
I know. I've just got that feeling I will love it too.
Yeah, you will be very sad.
You keep telling me that I will love it.
That you will love it.
You even look sad telling me that.
Yeah, it just destroys me.
Oh,
yeah.
Books. I mean, it does make a good book sometimes, though, doesn't it?
She's such a good writer.
Destroyed.
She is writing a new standalone, so you should probably catch up soon.
Yes.
Yeah, I reckon
I've got 2 here, haven't I?
Yeah, you do. And thank you very much to LL McRae, who has appeared on the channel before, for sending us her trilogy. Very excited to dive into these. As I said earlier, always keen to jump into more indie fantasy. That's kind of a new mission of mine going into the new year as well, to just pick up some more indie recommendations. And these arrived in perfect timing. So book 1, The Iron Crown by LL McRae, starts off the trilogy, and I kind of trawl through reviews on Goodreads. That's one of my hobbies, isn't it? And I've seen some truly incredible things that have been said about this trilogy. So I just cannot wait to read it. Hopefully Will and I will read it at the same time, and we'll get some reviews out there for you guys as well. But thank you very much for sending these over. Over to you.
Very nice. My next one is Paladin's Grace by T. Kingfisher. You told me to read these. You told me to buy it, so
yeah,
I did.
I have seen them everywhere on social media. I think Elise also told you to read them when we were in Waterstones. But
she did.
I've seen these everywhere, and I've just seen that there was quite a lot of them, and I thought the covers were pretty cool, so I thought you might like them.
Yeah.
T. Kingfisher has got a very good name in the fantasy community, so I think you will find something there to enjoy.
Nice.
And when I'm playing D&D, I'm a paladin, so
Is that why you told me?
Kind of about me.
Get it.
So, thank you very much to Ohio Ed and her lovely mum for sending me this wonderful copy of Zane Grey's book. Now, Zane Grey was one of those Western writers who is so incredibly famous, kind of reinvented the genre, kind of invented the genre when it was beginning. He is one of those OG writers, and I cannot wait to read Wilderness Trek. It's something that's been on my TBR for so long. This and many other Zane Grey books, to be honest. Next year, I'm going to be diving into a lot more westerns. I've taken a little break, but I'm feeling the American West is calling me. I have the urge to rewatch Yellowstone and to go riding and to buy another cowboy hat, but we'll see. We actually went to a cowboy festival recently, didn't we?
We did, yeah.
But we didn't get a chance to go on the Mechanical Bull.
No. There's a big queue.
There's a very big queue.
Yeah.
Anyway, Zane Grey's book, I cannot wait to read this, and thank you, Ohio Ed. You're the best.
I'm done.
Are you done and dusted?
Done.
The last one for me is Colin Falconer's The Feathered Serpent. So this is the story of Hernan Cortez as he is sailing from Yucatan in 1519, and he finds the Mayan princess, Malinali, I believe her name was, and her father was murdered by the Mexica. And it's all about Cortez seizing control, using Malinali for his own gain. And it's kind of part thriller, part history, and there's a lot of adventure in this book. So I've been told I want to read more historical fiction based around different cultures rather than I've read a lot of medieval historical fiction and Viking medieval fiction. I just want to kind of branch out a little bit more and read books that aren't really spoken about as widely as perhaps they should be. So I'm excited to read this. I did really enjoy the story of Cortez in the book You Dreamed of Empires by Alvaro Enrique. Fantastic book. I'm sure this will be incredibly different because Alvaro Enrique is a very unique writer, and I don't think anyone else in the world could come up with his concepts, but this will, I assume, be a far more historical focused expression of that story. So yeah, I'm keen to see what it is like. And thus ends the most recent TBR on the Brothers Gwyn channel featuring Mercedes Gwyn, the wife of Ed. And it's been a great ride. Thank you for joining us.
Well, thank you for having me.
My pleasure. Hopefully, some people got some books here that they're about to order.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed. Anyway, in the meantime, stay safe. We'd love to chat with you in the comments below. Truth and courage.
Truth and courage.
The happily married couple, Gwyn.
And a huge thank you to all of our Patreons.
Thank you to the Pit Fighters, the First Swords, and all of the Bright Stars. Truth and courage.